Hello, I'm Chris Campbell and I welcome you to 15 News. Blake Binberry is on assignment today. The state of the city's roads has been on the minds of many businesses, civic leaders, and city residents. On November 4th, 2014, City of Southfield voters will be asked to vote on a proposal for up to 2.58 mills. That's $2.58 per $1,000 of taxable value to pay for up to $99 million in road construction bonds spread out over 11 years. 15 News recently spoke with key personnel who will be involved with the day-to-day improvements on area roads to determine why the proposal is necessary. Road construction has been an issue that has affected not only Southfield, but many surrounding communities around the state.
These road issues are statewide for sure. I'm not sure what's going on in the rest of the country. I think there's some effect to most of the states. The state of Michigan has been especially hard hit, and our funding that we get from the state level has been going down over the years at the same time that property taxes, the revenue that we generated there, went down. So this all has kind of come together to reduced funding in roads at the same time that construction prices have continued to rise. So our dollars are being reduced, and each dollar is not taking us as far.
The state of Michigan right now does not invest in roads. There's no secret to it. It's well known. We've been working with our legislators to help improve that situation. It's a difficult thing to do, we understand, but we also asked our politicians to go to Lansing to make those tough decisions, and we have not been able to get them over the hump on it right now, but we'll continue to work with them closely, getting them the answers they need to feel more comfortable with making that decision.
There are several roads already currently under construction here in Southfield.
Currently in Southfield, we have 3 projects going on. The main project is Greenfield Road, southbound from 8 to 9 Mile Road. Essentially, that's a complete replacement of the concrete pavement there. We also have another project over at 10 Mile in Southfield, which we're doing concrete slab replacement of some of the worst areas around that intersection. Then the final project, which we're just completing, is what we call a mill and fill on 10 Mile Road west of Telegraph, which is essentially removing the top layer of pavement that's in poor condition and refilling it with 2 inches of asphalt.
Road construction costs often include more than just applying concrete. They also include many other maintenance activities as well.
There's different elements of road construction, so we consider even the road maintenance activities to be road construction. Some of those maintenance activities might be spot concrete repair programs, or in a neighborhood, whether it's concrete or asphalt streets, we may come in and do a milling of the pavement, which is grinding up the surface of the pavement and then putting down new asphalt. We do some joint sealing activities, which most neighborhoods have probably seen that over the years. Within a few years after we've done any kind of road work, we try and get back in and seal up the cracks that inevitably form. And that's just to keep the water out, maintain the life of that road. Road construction, of course, goes all the way up to a total reconstruction. So total reconstruction, we're removing all the existing pavement and the sub-base, so brand new curb and gutters most of the time, our aggregate stone sub-base, and then the pavement surface. The challenge is going to be to come up with something else. What are we going to do here? I mean, you can only let them go so long. It's not going to be acceptable to our residents and our business property owners to let these roads deteriorate. So we would probably have to consider more special assessment districts to pay for that. And when you're dealing with special assessments, you're spreading the cost of one project just over that neighborhood or that length of street, and it costs a lot more money per property to do it that way. You can imagine it's a little easier to spread it over all the properties in Southfield as opposed to just spreading it over in one local neighborhood. I think our elected officials here in Southfield understand how important the roads and infrastructure is to the city. Besides the functionality of having a good road, it's an appearance issue, and I think it can really affect property values in a neighborhood. We have a lot of major roads with a lot of big businesses here in Southfield, and I think it's an economic stimulus factor to have a nice new road surface.
With more funding, what we can do is we can get into these roads and do the right fix for the situation, and the result, the roads will last longer. And that's really what we want to do. We understand people are frustrated by when the roads don't last quite as long, But if we can get the better investment into these roads, we can put a better fix for long term.
To learn more about the city's road construction projects, as well as the Southfield Streets Improvement Bond Proposal, visit cityofsouthfield.com.